we talk about our differences. We don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
to
The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's run loose here. He's found a way past. And it's Hazard. That's really good defending. Driving forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hazard. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Haaland. And they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Timber. He's got away. Fiore. Fiore's... He rises! So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are...
Face-to-face. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Rhode Island certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Hazard.
Lexington truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Serginho. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Backward it goes. Takes a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Goulet. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lewandowski is herring after that one. That has not gone well.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's found a way through. And this is Lewandowski. Big header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi running with the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Goulet. This looks promising. Haaland.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He has found the way through. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. Cleared without complication. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Goulet. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? He might be in here! Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! And with that, the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And now, please turn towards the
Your final
screen
thoughts,
for a
Jim?
special
Well, Peter,
presentation
I really
featuring
couldn't
our
see
guest
what this team
performers
was
today.
trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see in the oasis in my bond. Take this, come on, it's been easy. I'll make you feel like. Say, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like? Slim waist got a face like moonlight, huh? Two stepping through a new light. X left, so I knew I had to move right, huh? I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new buy, huh? So let me show you what you do right. Yeah, let me show you like,
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the
everybody,
players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are raring
today's
to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headers. Shot, surely! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Aimed beyond the defence. Incoming delivery. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. Over to the left. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Great vision. This looks promising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Gagagal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham! And for a moment, time stood still. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Kukcu, spread it left. Robertson. Now it's Rooney. Rooney, and he's in on chance for a shot! That's another chance! He's scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Robert Lewandowski.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
1 minute at a time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Lexington can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Hakimi. That's tidy. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Chance! Now who's going to be first? He's had a shot! And he opts to go forward. He won't be happy with that one. And that is out of play. Goulet. Kukcu. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and Aylad and...
Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Azar can see things others simply cannot. Good ball, good take. Out to the right. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Mateus. And it's Robertson. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... And the finish! Into the last quarter of an hour. There's a... It's Lewandowski!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Substitution for Como. Number 6.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rooney! They've got to be quick to recover this. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass.
Lexington really don't have a choice now. They just have to
There
throw
will be
everything
one
forward
at a
and
time.
give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, well played. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the
Hello,
scoreline
everybody,
in the
and a quick
end.
announcement now. We would like to ask you all
How would
to
you
kindly
summarise
stay
what we've
seated
seen
during
today
the
then,
match.
Jim?
Thank
Well, the
you for
way
your
the manager
cooperation.
has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul. Sao Paulo are looking to break at pace. Sao Paulo disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Van Dijk.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught. Has another go! Goal! Sao Paulo! First blood drawn. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 20 minutes is
Sao Paulo are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk. Vieira. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Lewandowski. Raul. Gets into some space. Forlan. And he's running through. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. They've played it short. And this is Messi. To big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It'll be a throw-in. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Arda Güler. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski has it out wide and it's Lewandowski!
There will be 1 minute.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lexington really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they've got it again. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Great chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Güler. And this is Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's superb. Oh, good take and a chance! They want to be quick. And he's following up! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In towards the back stick. Cleared without complication.
Lexington simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
And this is Lewandowski. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away.
Lexington really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Local
That's
police.
a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as...
Trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No, no. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. No, no, no. Paper can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days. Oh, better come stack your stack the stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No. 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 No bad energy. No bad energy. No. So blessed and highly favored. Could tell I'm a paper chaser. I like girls that get money. I like checks sweet like honey. Oh no. Watch me shake all the ways, and you know when they see this a shape body. And I move so slow, see the shock on their face. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. 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 No. Walking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. A night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care, moments we can always share. Let the beat drop.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Mbappe making himself... He rises! He's delivered all right! Well,
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Vitinha. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target. Now it's Mbappe, played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hakimi. Threads one in. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Searching passes. Up he goes! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Camavinga. Bellingham.
Lexington really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ruben Neves. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Spread it left. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Half an hour played now. Brighton trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Lexington really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Messi goes short. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's come loose. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's Camavinga. Alonso! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Xabi Alonso clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for
2
him.
added minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha, Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Lexington really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's made its way to him, and the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Lexington really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Danger averted for now. Oh, that's a clever look. Big header! Wow, that's a fine save. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the keeper's given it away. He has found the way through. Chance! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
72 minutes is number 13.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, they could break here. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Ruben Neves. And it's Hakimi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot!
There will be
Same
one
again,
at a
same
time.
outcome. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And a quick reminder today to
So,
please
Jim, have
take...
you- So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all, Catalan dream. Takes a shot! There it is! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
14 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Boys, Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Kukcu is always looking to break lines. 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Great chance! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 32 minutes is number 18, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
After 38 minutes is
And he's done it
number
again.
11,
He's got his
Kylian
second.
Mbappe.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Here's Haaland. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Goes looking wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. And he shoots! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Mbappe. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlook.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Rafinha. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Chance! In he goes again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pass somewhat off target. It's loose. That could spell trouble. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Mbeumo. Coming on the field is number 7, Rafinha.
Bellingham. Now it's Rafinha. Kukçu. And Rafinha. Haaland. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be... Can he finish? No mistake! Right back in the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 73 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Albert Ferrer simply refused to be outdone there. Rafinha. Deep cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi powering forward here. Chips it through. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Rafinha, played out to the right. Messi, and he's managed to get... Oh, shooting chance! We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to...
Tries from a long way out. Konate is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Haaland.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saliba. And Rafinha. Nicely spread. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
And a quick announcement.
What are your
for the
thoughts on
benefit of
today's game
anybody who
then,
has
Jim?
found themselves
Lexington